I don't know that my screen has not been working. Probably it's a network glitch. I was actually sharing. Let me see. I've done a few things, and where do we start? Okay. Apologies, we may have to extend our time a little this evening for this class, but I know it's going to worth it. Let me quickly go through what I did. I For this particular section, what I did was I went to the add element. After adding element, I picked image gallery. Let me see gallery. Okay, basic gallery. So you can use this. I picked it, I brought it in, and if you look at this, you see the plus sign here. You click on it and you select the images that you want to add to the gallery. Once you select that, you'll be able to fill in those images there, and then you can customize. You can customize the images. That's that about this particular section. Then this particular heading here, I came up here to bring this heading. I copied and I pasted it down here, and I changed the text inside. That's that about that particular what's it called, widgets to, or that particular element to. And then to the next one, for this particular section, I this was what I did. I created our normal single column section, a flex box, single single column flex box. Then I came here to add my element, and I brought in grid because I needed three subsections or three inner sections for the testimonials. This was what, or this is what we want to recreate. This is what we want to recreate. So I have to, because I have three inner sections here, or yes, let me just use that word, three inner sections here. I had to go bring in the grid, which will allow me to add as many as possible inner sections as I want. Thank you. And that was what brought us here. And when I got to this phase or this stage, I went to add another element, and I went to search for testimonials. So if you go to testimonial and you bring this in, you can see it's almost like what we have here. And what I did to it was I customized it. I changed the font sizes, the font colors. I'm sure you'll be able to do that at this stage of the class. And then to move this image up on top of the name, what I did was I came here, image position. I selected this, which means it will flip my image to the top rather than the side. That's how I arrived at this place. I wanted to just try and play around that to see that you achieve the same thing too. All right, that's how I got it. And then for this particular one, I downloaded some images from that page that I'm going to insert. The first, where I'm going to bring in the images, upload, select files. Please, if you missed any of the classes, do well to watch them on YouTube so that you can meet up with other people. So I'm going to bring in this image. Okay. And then if you look at it very well, we have a all white background for this. Then I'm going to bring in this. I have this. Let me just duplicate this, or let me copy. I can copy and paste inside this grid, copy and paste. And then another thing that I need to do is to customize my margin and padding. Oh no. Let me try and space. Okay, we have the 3 now. So at this point, if this does not want to give us what we want, we may have to, but I think it's giving already. It's giving us what we want already. Let me just try and fix the background. But if not, we use another method. Image name title. Let's run through something else. This, and then this. We can just come here. Since we have something like this here, we can copy this. Yeah, we have this. Yeah, we can delete, then copy, paste. Then let's delete these and paste, because I'm looking for a way to achieve the rounded edges. And also remember that for anything you want to achieve, there are many ways to achieve it. For whatever you want to achieve, there's many ways, diverse ways to achieve whatever you want to achieve. Then it has this, is it column? I'm going to call it not column. Let me check for these add elements, icons. It has these icons on top, and I'm going to put it right there on top.
Unlock your phone first.
Color is black. I believe you're all seeing my screen. Color is black, and then the icon is a quotes. So we don't have that exact quote here in our icons library. We're going to use this that we have. This is what we have in the design, and this is what we have in our library. So let's just use it like that. Copy, paste. All right. Then the next thing is that we have the heading and subheading here. Say what they say, then success stories, and then the divider. What they say, success stories, divider. I can bring in these two. This will save as what they say. If this is not coming in up here, I can add another. Well, why even add another when I can just copy this? Let me just copy the whole of this, copy, and paste it down here. Paste. And I'm going to change this to what they say. I'm going to change this to success stories. Success stories. We have the divider, and I'm going to get rid of this. I'll change my text color to, let me use white. And this also, don't worry, if it's not visible, it will soon be visible. I'm going to change this also to something like this. And I'm going to change my background to, let me use something, let me use this. You may be looking at it like, how is it going to have position, sender, attachment, fixed, repeat, no repeat, display size, cover. I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste style here. You will see that, oh sorry, Ctrl Z, pasting my style actually reduced my column width. So I'm just going to set my background here again to background type, choose image, same image, and I'm going to set it to the same thing as what I had up there, same image, then position, okay, center, attachment, fixed, repeat, no repeat, display size, cover. Then I'm going to remove the background of this. Background, remove. Okay. All right, we are getting close. I can as well just lay out. Let me come back to this. Let me fix my background here. Then fix my background here. Fixed. All right. So you can see that despite the fact that I had two sections, in a way I have the two backgrounds together in the scroll because my backgrounds are fixed. So in a way I have my backgrounds together, my two backgrounds together. And if you are not being told, you wouldn't know that the two backgrounds were inserted separately. All right, let me see what I can do to this. Okay, there's a space. There's a space at the top here. Okay, then there is a button here. Button. Then the text here. Our time is running. Let me see. This will not allow me to not allow me paste into. Let me just copy again and just paste my button here. The button reads see more stories, then top award speaker. See more stories, top award speaker. The button reads paste. It reads see more stories. Then the text reads top award. Top award speaker. Then I'm going to reduce the font size. Let me leave it at 10. All right, I think we have something beautiful. But one thing I want us to, a little adjustment is to just add a background overlay. We can add a background overlay to this color black. Then we have the same overlay to the next section. Background overlay, color black. And then to the third section, background overlay again. The black color background overlay. All right, I think this looks like it's in another class. I'm going to teach you a way of getting this together in a section without breaking into 3 sections. But we're just looking for a faster way right now, and that was how we arrived at this. Okay, then the next thing I told you that we are going to skip. We're going to skip this section, and I want to see how quick I can get to this particular one, like as soon as possible. All right, let me see. But let me see if I can have something in between. Let me see if I can have something in between. This is okay. This is a podcast, watch now, Instagram, Twitter. It says a life-changing experiences. Listen, read, and watch John Harris. I think we should stop at this section. Because I think everyone would know how to do this. But if you don't, if time permits, I will still get to it. So let's see how far we can go. Share then okay. Let me copy from what we have here. Copy, and let me go down here to paste. So it says life-changing experiences. Life-changing experiences. Listen, read, and watch John Harris. Let me increase the column width. Okay, so we can have everything on the line. Okay, then the next thing we have 4 buttons for podcasts, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter, and they have different colors. I'm going to delete this. Sorry if you cannot hear me clearly. It's raining here, and that may, in a way, affect my sound a little. All right, we need a button, or let me say like 4 of them. But first, let me insert this grid and then make it like 4 columns, 4. Then bring in my buttons. Copy, paste, paste, and paste. So we have 4 buttons altogether. The first one is for podcasts, then watch now, Instagram and Twitter. So we have the Spotify icon. You can go to your icon library and search for Spotify. Insert. Then the next one is for YouTube. Search for icon. Then we have this. The next one is for Instagram, and the last one is for Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Instagram, and then Twitter or X. The last one is for Twitter. So we can reduce the button padding and then change the color. Let's change the padding to 10. We have to change that 10, 20, 20. Okay. Copy, paste style. Wow, our time is far spent. Paste style. Okay. The next thing is to change our colors. For YouTube, let's look for something like snow blue. We don't have the colors yet, so I'm going to pick the color. Let me just pick the color and take it straight there. The color is a ED3161. For the YouTube, I'm going to edit this to, I can just paste my color here. So that's the color. And for the next one, I can still pick my colors. I already explained how to pick your colors. If you still don't know it yet, you can let me know. I'll take my time to explain to you again. So then paste this color again. Then the fourth color for Twitter, I'm going to pick it again, copy my color, and then paste. I'm going to paste it in. Okay, we have our 4 buttons here already. Let me see what we have. And the texts read podcast, watch now, Instagram, and Twitter. So we're going to change the text to podcast, watch now, then we have Instagram, and then Twitter. Okay, we have the 4 buttons, and let me see how we can bring this together. We can reduce our width. This is not full width boxed. Okay, we have this. We have something close. We can take more time to explain this later if we have the time. But for the purpose of this class, I'm going to draw the curtain here for today. So on the group, on the channel, we are probably going to schedule an extra class to complete our page. So please stay tuned on the pages or on Telegram and on WhatsApp so that we can communicate a good time to schedule an extra class. With this little time that we spent together today, sorry about the screen that was not showing at some point. So with that little time that we spent together, I believe it's been value for your time. And I will send an update on the group as soon as possible on when we can complete this page. I also sent you something that you should not forget to always publish your designs. Any design you leave unpublished is likely going to disappear by the time you're going to come back. So do well to always publish your designs before you leave. All right, thank you so much. I'll get back to you on when we can complete this design. But if you've been able to take it or to replicate what I've done, if you've been able to do up to what I've done at this stage, I can now call you a website designer because you're a boss already. Thank you so much and have a great evening.